Right, hello YouTube, it's the D.B.T Gamer Show, and this is episode 9 of my show. Now today, as I promised in my last review, I'm going to be reviewing a game called Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles. Now today, I have asked a friend to review this game with me, and this friend, you may have seen on YouTube, his YouTube name is Pokemon Diamond Zach. So, for the very first time on the D.B.T Gamer Show, introducing my mate, Zach.
Hi YouTube. What's up?
That's Zach. Now, Zach today is going to be doing most of the gameplay, because I'll be doing cameraman whilst the game is being played. So, without further ado, let's get this review kick-started.
Yeah.
We're rolling. Right. So, now it's time to do the gameplay on Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles. The gameplay is rather good. All the gameplay today is going to be done by Zach. He's not as good as me at this game, but he's more than adequate.
I'm very good. I just can't use a Wii Zapper.
Today, we are going to be using the Wii Zapper controls. When this game was released, the company Game released another controller called the Wii Light Gun. This was one of the worst light guns I have ever seen. For God's sake, don't buy it.
From what I've seen, the Wii Light Gun looks pretty cool because it's got no nunchuck required. Because it's just extra space, really. With the Wii Light Gun, you can just go bang, bang, bang. But that's just the Capcom prototype I've seen.
Well, the GameWare one sucks. So if you want to play Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, I play with normal controls or with the Wii Zapper. So just look, Zach's going to load up my game and we'll get started. Right, Zach, press the home button for a minute.
I've got that.
Press the home button.
Oh, you little... As if you've got S grades.
Right. Now as Zach presses the home button, I'm going to explain the storyline for this game. This game is a remake of Resident Evil 1, 3, and also a new bit, a new Resident Evil story, which is kind of, I think it's set after Resident Evil 4, but we're not too sure.
I think it's a bit after Resident Evil 4 and in the future, or coinciding at the same time as Resident Evil 4, because Jill and Chris, basically, are in a new squad that get rid of biological weapons, and that's why they go to this factory. Right.
Thanks for the input from Zach there. Basically, if you play Resident Evil 1 and 3, you already know the story to most Resident Evil games. Basically, you're a group of coppers which go into a house and investigate murders. Right, the graphics to this game are pretty awesome, but as my little sister pointed out when she played this game, they weren't scary enough. I play Resident Evil to be scared.
I do. I like this one. It's not scary.
Zach likes this game because it's not scary, but Zach's always been a bit of a pussy around zombies.
Hey, I like one good thing about this game. When a zombie bites you, actually get to see him chewing on your flesh. It's funny to me.
Yeah. Right, now the multiplayer in this game is pretty awesome. You can play 2-player in the story mode.
Yes, the third Resident Evil game that's multiplayer. The other two are File Outbreak 1 and 2 on the PS2.
There are some missions that are 1-player only until you unlock the multiplayer feature on those missions. Right. The controls for this game are pretty good. The Wii Zapper controls work perfectly. I have no complaints with these.
I do.
Zach, do you have any complaints about the controls of either the Wii Remote or the Wii Zapper?
I prefer the Wii Remote because they're pretty easy to use straight away. Because the Wii Remote is basically that. And it's easy to hold. You can do it as far as you want. You just shake for it. And it's pretty simple. While the Wii Zapper is completely different, because you've got your B trigger there, and instead of being able to pick up with A, you have to use D, so your brain gets confused if you use the Wii Remote. But that's just my opinion.
Well, I used the Wii Zapper from day one, and the controls were pretty good. I mean, your B button's to fire, your Z button's to pick up, you press Z first, then you press B to use grenades. And you use the joystick to move, to change your view, and the C stick and the C button doesn't really to change weapons. Right. Now, I'm going to show you some, Zach and me are going to show you some gameplay. So, Zach, will you please unpress the home button and go to the options and change the difficulty to easy, just for your...
Screw easy, I've got money.
Oh, alright, Zach, but I warn you, pick a mission. He picked Resident Evil 3, and he's picked...
No way am I picking that one, that's horrible.
Just pick the mission already, Zach, we are on a time limit here.
Sorry about that.
Right. Okay, stop for a minute, Zach, and press the home button. Right. When you pick your mission...
Well, we can show them the weapons.
In a minute. When you pick your mission, you have to pick between two characters. There are always characters related from the previous Resident Evil games. After you pick your character, you get to pick your weapons. The weapons in this game are awesome. When you start the game, you will only start with a standard handgun and some grenades, and that's it.
And your shotgun, just a standard shotgun, or machine gun.
Okay, right. In the game, there are 3 shotguns, 3 machine guns, 3 grenade launchers, 3 magnums, and I'm not talking about the ice cream kind.
Oh, I like that weapon, hand cannon.
And there are also 3 rocket launchers. There's the 4-chambered, the 1-chambered with 6 ammo, and the most powerful weapon in the entire game, the anti-tank gun.
I love it.
So, you are packing some serious firepower. These weapons can also be upgraded by buying upgrades at the shop. Right, Zach, select your weapons and we'll get going with this thing.
My favourite weapon, the 4-chambered rocket launcher.
Are you sure that's a good idea, Zach?
Nemesis.
There's no boss in this level.
Nemesis.
There's no Nemesis in this level.
I picked the Nemesis level.
I saw you pick the middle one.
Nope, I picked the 3rd one.
This is the middle one.
Are you sure?
I
told you. 3rd one.
Alright, Zach picked the Nemesis level.
In this bit, they're explaining about him getting the call about the nuclear missile going to destroy Raccoon City.
So they have very little time to escape. To reload, you shake the Wii Zapper, and use your knife. You press Z, then and wiggle around. To grenade, you press the Z button first, then you press B. If you do it, you got to do it in that order. B is to blast zombies. You also earn more points if you do headshots. Zach, show them what these look like. As you can see, the graphics are pretty good for this game, but the problem with the graphics in this game is that they're not scary enough. That what you saw there was a counter-attack. If a zombie grabs you in this game, you can counter-attack at certain points to dodge. There are also CGI cutscenes which tell the story extremely well. But that's all for now. Right, YouTube. Me and Zach have run out of time to review this game, so join us in part 2 when we shall tell you some other great stuff about this totally awesome Resident Evil game. Until next time, bye-bye.